Doggy goes to work at soul-crushing office job. Doggy earns 10 bones for 8 hours of barking at computer. Doggy happy for exactly 3 seconds. But wait, Doggy about to learn the bone game is more rigged than casino. Let me explain the whole Doggy tax system that nobody talks about because it's too depressing. Big tax Doggy shows up in government suit, demands 3 bones for protection services. Doggy confused. Protection from what? Tax Doggy shrugs. Terrorists, maybe aliens, definitely other tax doggies from other countries. Doggy asks what else. Tax Doggy lists. You use roads with potholes. You walked in park with broken swings. You called fire Doggy when your doghouse burned. They came 3 hours later. You visited government vet clinic where they lost your medical records twice. Doggy thinks, this doesn't sound like good value, but gives 3 bones anyway, because what choice does Doggy have? But plot twist. Doggy learns there's not just one tax Doggy. There's a whole pack. Federal tax Doggy takes biggest bite. He uses 7 different bite sizes: 10%, 12%, 22%, 24%, 32%, 35%, and 37%. More bones you earn, bigger the bite. Smart Doggy system, they say. State tax Doggy also wants bones. Some states take big bites, some small bites, some no bites. Depends where Doggy lives. Social Security Doggy takes bones for when Doggy gets old. Medicare Doggy takes bones for when Doggy gets sick. They each want about 6% of all bones. But wait, there's more. Doggy goes to overpriced treat store with remaining bones. Store Doggy wearing fake smile says, 1 bone for stale treat made in factory, plus tax bone for privilege of giving government more money. Doggy confused. Already gave bones to tax doggies. Why more bones? Sales tax Doggy explains, this is consumption tax. We tax when you earn bones and when you spend bones. Different from income tax. This is spending tax. Doggy buys used car with squeaky brakes. Car tax Doggy appears wearing clipboard. Nice wheels. Give me bones every year just for owning this metal death trap. Doggy protests. But car barely runs and smells like wet socks. Car tax Doggy doesn't care. Registration fee, inspection fee, personal property tax. Oh, and if you don't pay, we take the car. Then you still owe us money for the car we took. Doggy saves bones for 20 years eating ramen. Finally buys tiny doghouse in bad neighborhood. Happy Doggy for exactly 1 day. Property tax Doggy knocks on door with big smile. Congratulations on homeownership. Now give me bones every year forever. Doggy learns property tax funds local schools with leaking roofs, city doggies with brand new luxury cars, and county doggies who somehow need 14 different departments to fill 1 pothole. Doggy discovers house getting more valuable means paying more bones. House falling apart also means paying same bones. We call it stabilizing revenue stream, says property tax Doggy while driving away in Tesla. Doggy checks paycheck closer, sees all the missing bones. Federal income tax, Doggy took bones. State income tax, Doggy took bones. Social Security, Doggy took bones. Medicare, Doggy took bones. Sometimes disability, Doggy took bones. Sometimes unemployment, Doggy took bones. Boss already sent bones to tax doggies before Doggy even saw them. Called withholding. Fancy word for we take your bones before you realize how much we're taking so you don't revolt. But wait, plot twist. There's invisible tax doggies too. Gas station has gas tax Doggy hidden in price to fund roads that look like war zones. Phone bill has phone tax Doggy for universal service that makes everyone's service universally terrible. Electric bill has utility tax Doggy because apparently keeping lights on requires government supervision. Sin tax Doggy in alcohol and cigarettes because government wants to punish Doggy for having fun. Import tax Doggy makes foreign treats expensive to protect American treat makers who then raise prices anyway because competition is gone. Doggy realizes almost everything has secret tax. Doggy asks big question. Where do all these bones go? Tax doggies say, we build roads with 10-year construction projects that take 20 years. We fund schools that somehow need more money every year for worse test scores. We maintain hospitals where you wait 6 hours to see nurse. We support military military that loses 20 billion in accounting errors annually. We create parks where half the equipment is broken and other half is covered in graffiti. But Doggy notices. Some bones buy politician Doggy's third vacation home. Some fund studies on why dogs chase their tails. Cost 2 million bones. Some go to bridges built in places where no doggies live. Some go to other doggies who figured out that not working pays almost as much as working, but with better hours. Doggy getting suspicious. Doggy learns the truth. Tax system like gym membership you never use but can't cancel. Except gym membership doesn't threaten to put you in cage. You pay when you earn bones at job you hate. You pay when you spend bones on overpriced necessities. You pay when you own things that are slowly falling apart. You pay when you die and can't even enjoy being dead in peace. Some bones go to fixing things that break because they used cheapest contractor. Some bones go to creating problems that require more bones to solve. But Doggy has no choice because alternatives involve orange jumpsuit and free housing with bars. Don't pay? Jail Doggy comes to visit with handcuffs and attitude problem. Doggy sighs deeply, goes back to soul-crushing job, earns more bones for government to creatively mismanage. Cycle continues like hamster wheel of financial suffering. But now, Doggy understands the game is rigged. The house always wins, and the only winning move is learning to play defense. Want to learn how Doggy can keep more bones legally? Subscribe for more financial Doggy wisdom.